So I've been putting off making this post because I really wasn't sure what I wanted to say, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. It's kind of mommy focused, but at the same time, I really feel like it hits a lot more scope. So here goes. Here's my little story that I feel like was a big deal for me. Yesterday, a photo popped up in my like memories thing from Facebook from 3 years ago. And it was a really big deal for me, that particular photo. It was just a photo. You might look at it. I'll find it. I'll show it to you. Just a photo of me playing with my daughter, who was 1 at the time, at the lake. And I am kneeling down, like in the water, like all sorts of awkward. Here, let me just get it first because that'll make it better. Okay, so this is a photo. Okay, mommy playing with her kid. Not the most flattering angle by any means, but a normal human being would look at that and be like, oh, you know, mommy playing with her kid, that's so sweet, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, not old me. That photo was a big deal. I got like really upset just for a minute, and I had some good epiphanies from it. So I look at that photo then and was like, you're huge, you're fat. I don't even like saying the word fat anymore. Looked at it and said I was fat. Looked at every flaw that I could point out. My mom shorts, my really long tankini. I think I was about 220 at that point. My arm, everything. I can pick it apart. You don't want to hear that. That's not positive. And the reason that photo was important was because that's the day I knew that I needed to make a decision to be healthy. It was a lake day, okay? It was a mommy play date. We were getting the kids together. It was like the first time I was taking them to the lake, and it was all by myself, like not bringing my mom is what I mean. And it was a big deal that I showed up. I had to be in a bathing suit, and I purposely wore like shorts because I was wildly uncomfortable. And you know, with a toddler, you're not like moving in any flattering manner. When your kid needs to be picked up, you pick up that kid. You do not fiddle with your bathing suit. You do it. It's mom beach now. Very different. And that's not what I'm used to. And I also, that day prior, ran over to Target to go grab a tankini. I needed something that was longer, that fit. And I had to go to the maternity section because I was like, I'm tall. It needs to be really long. Yeah, no, I was just really big. It is what it is. So I threw on my shorts and threw on my maternity bathing suit and went to the lake and showed up. And I wanted to be present. I want to play. I want to be involved. I don't want you to miss out, is the point. I don't want you to miss out on these types of opportunities. I don't want to be the mom that was watching them play in the lake. I want to be the one playing with them in the lake, with not worrying about, oh my goodness, like, oh my legs look okay, like I feel really insecure. I don't want that. And I also wanted to make sure, because I assumed it was a nice hot day, that I would be a sweaty hot mess in about 15 seconds. And I'm rambling. I don't look at that picture now and see big giant me. That was my decision day. That was a decision that after both kids, I was gonna get healthy and comfortable and positive with a better mindset. Allie wasn't gonna know the word fat with that like negativity to it. And just today at the grocery store, she's like poking at my belly and being like, that's your belly. I'm like, yep, it is. It's my mom belly. It's okay. I want to have that kind of attitude, to live that example so she sees it, but I also want it for me. I mean, let's be real, it's for us too. We want to be there. I want to have the energy to keep up with these children. I want the energy to be able to not have to sit down every 5 minutes. I want to just run around and play with these crazies and not be yanking out a bathing suit the entire time and feeling like reflecting on me, when it really should just be about playing with rocks and playing with shells. That little picture, she was just showing me some shells. So that was a decision day photo. Now, I did not change anything that day. I was 5 weeks pregnant with Jackman. or like 6 weeks, super early, like the super early kind. And still gained a ton of weight during my pregnancy, but that laid the groundwork for what was going to happen. Change. It was just a big deal, and I just don't want you to feel that way. I don't want anyone to feel that way. It's an uncomfortable place to be, and let today be your decision day. Let today be when you play with them and show up, and not in 10 pounds, not when you can do XYZ, but start showing up today so you enjoy life more.